I was being investigated for G6. So, like, I am now... People are learning that I'm probably getting those FOIAs. And, you know, obviously with things changing, there's a lot of people coming out clean a bit, right? Like, not those directly involved, but those that had to be involved. You know what I mean? I learned that, number one, for the first week, when I upped G6 pay and we wanted to see, like, how much the pay actually was because of the contract, it was utilized as a way to look into my finances, and the claim was made that I was self-benefiting, like, God knows how much off of G6.
They have to prove that. They have to prove that before they can get access.
It doesn't matter. That's what the director wanted, and she forced everyone to do it. Number two, any attempt to try to say, like, what the fuck, that's strange, was met with, you better be, like, with us or against us kind of energy, like you will be fired. Next, there's an entire dossier that stems from that particular day that kept on going after me. Furthermore, my past, like, it was made very clear, and they didn't want to, like, full out say fully what they meant, and I want to fucking know. My criminal past was used against me.
How can they use a criminal past that doesn't exist? I don't...
Well, it would if it was from extremely long time ago.
No, I mean, they can't even use my criminal past against me from all the bad shit I did. I mean, how can they can't... How did they weaponize that information to look into?
Brother, I don't fucking know. But from that moment, I'm like, no fucking wonder Bones was going around saying I'm a criminal. That Angel was saying I'm a criminal. That these people were saying I'm a fucking criminal. Because it didn't matter what happened even way before Sanguine.
But don't worry, things are going to be changing. Once I bring in Mateo,
yes,
you know, we won't have to deal with Bones and Cassidy anymore. They can fuck right off. I mean,
bro.
Here's the thing, right? They ain't accomplishing nothing, and we need to do something in order to revitalize the police economy in this town. They're not making arrests. There's none on fucking patrol. I mean, we need to... If they're not going to work, and, you know, then we're just going to fucking have to change it.
Yes. Yeah. What else did I miss, chat? What else did I mention?
Well, what do you mean there was a dossier of information? Like, of what information?
Everything.
And how did they use... So did they actually get into your bank records from the claim that you were...
They tried hard, and some of them just let it go to the wayside because they're like, there's not even PC. Like, a lot of this was, they don't understand probable cause. Like they had juniors and marshals that you might not see around that literally did not want this.
Brother, you're talking to a guy who was the first
this.
marshal working with those guys were dipshits. Like Dexter, he was a fucking tard. You know, Tex was good, but he didn't come around much. Dark was good. The rest of them were just fucking useless. They weren't qualified to be cops, let alone marshals.
Yeah. And before, you know, I want you to keep in mind, it wasn't one person I spoke to. There's been a series of individuals. And it was all, you were a target. They didn't care about probable cause. And the thing that hit me the hardest, and I would tell you names here, Pred, but, you know, I've always been, you know, if someone tells me something in confidence, I'm not going to, you know.
It's fine.
You know. Fucking, bro, it's been very, fuck everybody. Fuck them.
I mean, I was building
this is a new goddamn chapter,
that was only
Pred.
because of the, I mean, I wouldn't say I was building a dossier on you, but when there was, that one guy died, that was working with you, I was supposed to bring you in. Yeah, no, not who? No, not Bassam.
Oh.
Not Bassam. I left that in the past.
You're the one who gave him the dossier?
No, I didn't give them the dossier when I was looking at... Bitch! When I was looking at... I wasn't aware of any dossier. When I was looking into the... I was looking into like 4 or 5 murders. You know, trying to determine
Archie?
the circumstances of them. Yeah, Archie.
He jumped in front of a vehicle because I yelled at him.
Yeah, there was a... Yeah, you were a person interested. I didn't get to talk to you because, well, I was fired 2 days later. But, I mean...
Oh my God, the shit that happened around there was insane. I literally was with judges the entire time. After you left, that actually haunted me for 2 weeks.
It's not a big deal. Fuck it. I don't care if you killed him or not.
No,
I've killed plenty of people.
actually, no, Fred, I am telling you, I screamed at him and he jumped in front of a vehicle.
I just literally wiped the police today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my boys wiped them and I filmed it.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? This is a new chapter. It really is. And I think there's a lot of opportunity to be had. I've had really good meetings with the judges thus far. I mean, we'll see how things go.
Well, I mean, the thing that I'm worried about is these justices and the whole legislation process and stuff like that. The shit they still ain't done nothing with any of my legislation, and as far as I can see, they still have the legislation that I got repealed in there.
So I'll say this, right, is the current justices, the new ones were put in by Angel Heart and Hollow. Second, Hollow was involved in some capacity with your fucking warrant signing. There's a lot of dumb shit happening, and I'm gonna just say it. We need to work with the competent ones to make sure DOJ doesn't turn to shit and doesn't become a fucking absent vacuum of what it is. Because if there's justices now being brought in that aren't even here, there is a fucking problem. And I don't know where you're gonna stand with Arcadia, but I want one thing I think you should keep in mind is at least she's showing up. You feel me?
I get that, but they still haven't. I mean, I did you get a copy of the letter that I got?
Yeah.
Everybody should have. So this piece of, the Blaine County members of the whatever thing should be gone from here. It's still in here.
Okay, I didn't bring this up because it helped your case. You're the one who's supposed to remove it.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I'll remove it right now.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up because, it would have made you look bad.
I mean, all I got to do is just untag it, right? And then it won't show up in the legislation.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I mean, when I was
they never fucking told you. You just got investigated.
No one ever told me a goddamn thing. I'm just gonna start. Well, here's the thing. I'm just gonna start doing things.
Yeah. So anything that passes, you put up. Anything that gets rejected, you remove. I would say in order to like dot your I's and cross your T's, respond to the one that you're gonna delete. I'll talk to you after the meeting. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put an edit on. I'm just gonna untag it and put it at the top and say officially repealed by.
You're not gonna be around, Peters? Are you fucking serious? Yeah, you think you're a fucking justice? I will have you fucking remove, you motherfucker.
I'll go to the
I ran the
Marshals.
second goddamn.
I'll go to the Marshals.
There is no Marshals.
What do you mean there's no Marshals?
There are no Marshals. Angel stepped down. All right. I won the
Who
fucking
the fuck
war.
is Alfred Clay?
Alfred Clay is what do you mean? Okay, listen, bitch. All right. You better fucking show up at that meeting and afterwards. Otherwise, there's going to be goddamn problems. I don't care fucking Azeroth to my fucking dick, Peters. You hear me?
Tell him he's just going to die again.
Do you have another Chavez sibling?
Do I have another Chavez sibling?
Yeah, you got a brother?
What do you mean?
I was playing the World of Warcraft, and he said his name was Alberto Chavez. He said he was related to Nino Chavez.
He was related to Alberto Chavez.
Okay, his name was Lyric Chavez.
You mean Avon Boxdale?
Yes, Avon. Yes. Oh, is that your brother?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so anyway, I ran into him in Azeroth, and I ran a dungeon with him. And anytime he did anything, I always let him know that Nino Chavez does it better.
So you're bullying my brother indirectly on my behalf?
Yes.
And he's still inviting you to parties?
No. What? No. After I never partied with him again after that, actually.
Oh, so you did it one day, and he's like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. He said He said, if you like Nino so much, why don't you get him here? And I said, maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Listen, I'm so OG. I had the first hand of Ragnaros. Well, I didn't have it. I helped get it made. First Thunder Fury.
That's good.
First Grand Marshal. That shit, fucking Azeroth, gives me nightmares. I am not stepping foot there ever again.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Anyway.
Okay, I'll be around.
Okay, good. You better be.
Also, the chief told me to
let's chat afterwards, yeah?
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Sorry, Pred. Yeah. Look, you should respond to that thread and say, hey, based on the meeting, this thing was repealed and the letter, it is passed, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Cover your tracks, just in case there's some
wait,
bullshit.
the letter said, did it say it should have or it has been? I gotta reread the letter.
Pop it up, yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
All right, after reviewed legislation cited remove mayor permanent, we have concluded the repeal in which the mayor attempted to enact with his constitutional power is recognized in full power and cited legislation should be removed. Mayor Kyle Fred should be reinstated based on this, though this does not give immunity. Okay, so that's the thing. It says based on this. Okay, so the legislation,
you know what,
should be removed. All right, should be removed is direct and saying that I have the authority to remove it. Okay, I'm going to remove it.
I respond to the city hall thing first.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's work, I know.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's
just a delete. It's just a delete. Yeah. I think going into next week, like, Pred, everything, let me help you. Let's get moonshine cooking up north. Like, genuinely. You need to get, people have been waiting for a while, you give them that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm putting it in tonight. Yeah, that one's going in tonight.
Good fucking shit.
It's already done and everything. That one's going to go in. I mean, wait, so do we still have to put them in this way, or can we just put them in the legislation now ourselves and say, fuck it?
No,
hold on. I think I just cooked because
that's the other thing. I've given them the review of the process. We're still waiting to hear back. So,
all right, so
we're still going to have a slow DOJ minus like 2 justices.
All right, so according to the letter, it said that this is to be removed. Does that mean all my other pieces of legislation that I put in are to be put in?
Let me pull it back
By the same logic, all my legislation should be officially put in then. Because if this one's being removed, then the other one should be put in.
Here's what you should do.
And that means I'm a king.
You should tag all the justices and ask that question. And the governor.
I think the governor just wants to...
Maybe not the governor.
Be on his path of exile. Yeah, I think he just wants to continue his path of exile.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it is. I'm just waiting. I mean, anyone who's doing fucking a hardcore, solo self-found right now is a glutton for punishment.
Bro, it was so good. It's impossible though. You can't do it your first shot.
I'm also waiting because there's more classes. There's supposed to be 6 more.
After review of the legislation, that is only for repeals. It's not for the other thing, because the other things require a justice to talk about the constitutionality, and them waiting to talk to you about it is brain dead to begin with.
So now they don't have to give us the okay on things. They just have to review it for constitutional, constitutionality.
When the update comes through, which we are still waiting for an update on.
So if I just untag, so all I got to do is untag this and it's gone, or do I have to delete it?
Put it in City Hall and then just untag it. I would say untag it. And untag it, and you should put at the top was repealed on the date it was repealed.
There we go. So I
Yep.
untagged it. I saved it.
And all those updates that we talked about at the meeting was all put into a document and given to the judges 4 days ago. And that one's the one that says once we post it up, the judges have 3 days.
It's still there.
What is?
Let me refresh my MDT.
Oh, that kind of tag. Yeah, no. You need to do that and put it into City Hall documents and maybe just update the title with like, and in brackets, repealed or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the category. Change the category from legislation.
What's stopping from just deleting it? I guess. I mean, they should.
No. Don't delete it. Don't delete it. You need the paper trail. Just put it in the Blaine County documents and in brackets put repealed. You'll see it next to the title.
All right, so walk me through this real quick. So
Okay.
I go to reports.
You got it open. Yep. Open it up.
Okay.
Next to the title, it says legislation. Put that. Change that to Blaine County documents.
Okay.
And then in the title, put brackets repealed. Like in brackets, put repealed.
Oh, like in the official title.
Exactly. Yeah. And then at the top of the document, in bold, put repealed on like 12/9/2024.
What? Let me see when I got the official letter. 1 second. I'll do an exact date. All right, so it's the 8th then.
Yep. And the reason you're doing this and should do it is because this is how it should be done. So if anyone puts it into question, it's all like cataloged properly. You know what I mean? This is anti-shadow anything. You know what I'm saying? Anybody and their mother can see it.
I'm going back to legislation, and it's gone now. All right, so you were right. It's the category.
Yep.
Oh, all right. That's so simple.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Yeah, that shit's dust.
All right.
All right, and then all right. So here, let's hammer out the. All right, we should get the border going. I mean, I know like the city's population is a little bleh, but there's nothing standing in our way now. We should just establish a border, and I think what we should do is we should, find representatives that like want to like put together like the border czars for us, and they can like work in conjunction with the PD or some shit like that.
I think
does the PD have enough jobs that they don't do? I mean, they don't even do traffic stops, so let's let them focus on like policing and shit.
Yes. I mean, I think that my recommendation would be that our border exists, but it can go up when needed, and that it can be done by PD with authorization. It can be done by DOC.
Where's the document?
With authorization. So
where's the document that actually shows the official border at?
It's in the Constitution.
Okay, it's in. It's in the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
It's going to be a footnote at the very bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is, huh?
Yep.
It's not even labeled.
I should be the goddamn Chief Justice.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it.
Hell no. I'm a goddamn criminal.
You see the. All right, so this is the. All right, so. Whoever drew up this border, they really made it super convoluted.
What? Yeah. Bro, remember when we were talking about the Chumon shit? Like, bro, we couldn't do anything. Let's,
Yeah.
I'm out tomorrow, but, we should get some of the groundwork going, and literally we should make, like, let's fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? After the meeting, we should just draw up a list just of what we want to do. You know what I mean? Moonshine.
Yeah, I got a list.
Border. Let's hear it. Like, I mean, not like
So-
joint shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the joint shit is the moonshine, the border. What I was thinking about doing is having some us getting like what the hell is it called when the prohibition agents to making sure people ain't smuggling shit down into the south.
Yes.
Prohibition agents with the jurisdiction to check vehicles, but to ignore everything that isn't like moonshine related.
What might
Stuff like
be,
that.
I think, focusing on one very developed thing would be ideal around, and that would be that alcohol. You know what I mean? Like you're cooking right now. Border, prohibition agents, border patrol, whatever, right? And make sure it's baked in value because of, you know, so that there's a big impact with that change. You know what I mean?
What we got to do is we got to simplify this fucking border. If I'm being honest,
That's
what I think we should do
that's
is
Fred, that's too much, because even if you and I agree, that border can't just is not. You're asking for a plus 30 days.
It's in the Constitution. It's
Yeah.
in the Constitution.
Exactly. I mean,
Well, I
it can
mean-
be simplified. You know, you have it on the highways, right? We do it on
Yeah,
the
but
highways,
so
but
the issue
also,
is,
but also allow like the natural fence, because that's going to draw so much interest. Because what side are you on, right? Imagine one side of the border patrol and the other side
get
of
in
the
the
border
car with me
patrol.
real quick. I want to
Yeah.
show you something.
Wait, before you go. Hey, come over here.
We actually got the perfect DMT spot we can set up, and it's actually already marked out on the current one. We might actually be able to establish the border like today. It's already established technically.
I am down. And hey,
Mayor Kyle Pred, Warlord of the North.
hey,
Oh, hey Ava, did you get back to me on that stuff? Which part?
I'm gonna show it to him
directly-
afterwards.
So, hold on.
Hey, let's
Beatles,
go.
Which part can I
let's start
directly-
driving to your thing, and I'll show him afterwards. Not enough time.
trying to set up a used car lot. A bunch of people have a fuck ton of vehicles and they want to sell them cheap. The mall. I mean, there's a whole. I mean, if you're telling me that's the way it is, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can put on there then, because I need to free up some property. I mean, someone's gonna be working over fucking time, and I ain't paying them.
Longest phone call ever.
All right, I'll call Dada. I'll call Dada. All right, I'll call Dada. All right. All right, have a good one, Ava. No, I appreciate it. Honestly, this is the most communication I've gotten since I've been in office with anybody. I appreciate it. No, I mean, you're doing a good job. I appreciate it. Hey, you have a good one. Bye.
All right.
All right, so the DMZ is actually outlined directly on the map, and it's right here. So the official DMZ is literally that bridge. And that's a good DMZ, because there's we can set stuff up like on top of it. We can set stuff up, you know.
Wait, this
like,
one?
Yeah. So pull up the map. This is where the line's drawn at.
Oh, really?
So this is like, yeah, it's super. See, this is why
No,
I don't like it, because it's super deep.
There's no way it starts here.
It is. Pull it up.
What?
I'm looking at it right now.
Wait.
It's literally you can see the road going from over there and the end of the horse track. I mean, really, what it should be is here.
No, Fred, you're looking at the wrong thing. It starts at the windmills.
What do you mean it starts at the windmills?
Oh, you're right. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, so
wait,
it comes,
why?
It's here.
Wait, was this altered?
No, this wasn't altered. This is the way it's always been. So this literally is the checkpoint, which basically is already city limits. So that's the odd part about it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, that works. That's kind of an ass spot, though.
Well, that's why. So it's like, so here's my idea. All right, if we could, like, I mean, if we have border plans, I mean, we can. I mean, changing the Constitution hasn't been done, but only rectifying the border should be simpler, because we're not changing any bylaws or anything. We're just saying, hey, we just want to adjust the border line. So down here is where it kind of cuts off at, and I'll show you the exact spot.
Yeah. I think you and I are cooking on the same area, to be honest.
Yeah, so this spot here is where it turns off. And it's outside of city limits enough that...
Yes, I 1000% agree. This, because, like, up there, it's going to be a shit show.
But then the only thing that's an issue here is that people could just go up Palomino.
I was thinking more around the penitentiary, you know? And it's close enough that, like, DOC could be involved in all this.
Well, I got another spot.
Okay.
That makes a little bit more sense. All right, so we need a decent amount of space. And if there's a checkpoint, so Palomino merges onto Los Santos Freeway.
Yeah.
All right. And you already have kind of like the barriers and stuff with the concrete and shit like that.
Agreed.
Like around this area right here.
This is way
hillside,
better.
Like this right here should be a nice little established like DMZ checkpoint kind of place. And there's plenty of room for people to work on both sides.
Yep.
Because it's not just going to be a one-side border. They'll probably I'll probably have a border czar, you'll have a border czar, and then what they'll have to kind of maintain the DMZ as a team, but they'll each be responsible for their own side and their own people.
Yep, agreed. 100%.
So that's kind of like the idea is like you have your guy that's in charge of the border, I have my guy. There's a level of decorum that they each have to understand and respect and work together, but then on the other end, hey, Mateo's calling. You want to meet him?
Yeah, let's do it. We got 4 minutes.
Hey, Mateo, where you at?
Hey, why don't we...
How about you,
Do you want a joint meeting today? Should there be a joint meeting for this, Fred? What do you think?
You want to meet at the, Let's talk real quick. Meet at the town hall, all right?
You have 3 minutes.
All right. Bye. Oh, maybe we should do it after the,
Should it be a joint? Do you want a joint PD meeting, or what do you want to do?
We'll probably do it at LSPD, and then we'll get everyone down there.
Okay.
But I am going to need a justice present. That's the thing. Actually, I don't need a justice present. I mean, that's only the judge actually can handle it. What I was told. I'm pretty sure.
Possibly.
Let me call Ava real quick. Bye.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the time it was.
may not have the powers because she's an elected judge. Oh, that's the other thing I learned. Oh, Grayson's usually around this time. Both of them.
Okay, well maybe we'll see them at the PD meeting. I don't have keys. Yeah, Lily, I'm busy. Obviously, that's why I fucking hung up. 'Cause I had to call somebody real fast. I'm a busy man. I'm a very busy man, and your sexy uncle has to go. All right, get it locked in. All right, so yeah, we'll figure the whole thing out. I'm gonna get Mateo in. I'm gonna give him some directives for things I want to see, and then we'll just go from there.
I want to show you something after all this.
Okay.
Yeah. Brother, this is our opportunity. We got like what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks?
Yeah, 6.
Bro, that's insane. Half the fucking
Less
term.
than 6, actually.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
I mean, let's see. I was sworn in on the 20th, right? Because the 19th was when Angel changed the legislation the day before I was elected. So yeah, it was the 20th.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then each term's 90 days, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That was the 20th of October
Yeah.
that I was brought in. So yeah, we got less than 5 weeks.
Bro.
Hey, listen, man, they stonewalled. Listen, man, it doesn't matter. Win or lose,
Stonewalled the entire fucking city. That's what they did.
Stonewalled the entire term. So I mean, it is what it is.
You know, I still get text messages asking about moonshine and this and that, and just being like, we want to do this and we want to do that, and it's just like.
That's why it's going to be in tonight. In
Hell
fact,
yeah.
I'm going to make sure that it's all polished up. 1 second.
That's crazy, yeah.